What is up, you guys? This is me, Reena, at your screen, and welcome back to my channel. And today I am so freaking beyond excited because today here I am back to share with you guys a really fun and interesting, at the same time informative video. So basically today I'll be sharing with you guys how I like to do my touch-up. So I'm going to share with you guys all the tips and tricks I like to keep handy when I'm on the go, and I really want to just do a quick fix for my makeup. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is actually a great video for someone who has dry skin, because I don't know what was up with the internet, but there wasn't really much / I couldn't really find any video honestly which was catering towards dry skin doing touch-up for their makeup. It was more towards oily skin. So obviously if you have oily skin, I do have some tips here and there, but this is more or less based for my dry skin girls out there. So I hope you find it helpful, and if you do, then please don't forget to share it with your makeup and beauty lover friends. It would really mean a lot to me. And yeah, I don't know how I got this voice, then please keep on watching. Let's go. So I'm gonna try and fix my face. At this point I have had my makeup on for literally 8+ hours, which is kind of crazy, and to begin with there's not much left on my face, but still I'm not gonna follow my routine everyday makeup, but I'm gonna just do a little bit of touch up here and there to get it back to life. Now as a dry skin person, obviously I don't have to use any blotting sheets. If you are an oily skin type, obviously the first step you want to do is blot / take away your oil using either blotting paper, or you could use tissue paper, just like, you know, press it on your oil areas. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to start layering makeup on top of this situation, and then there's something that I will be doing that will give this very skin-like hydrated feel, but for that you have to stay tuned. So yeah, enough talking, let's get started. So now when I look at my skin, I feel my highlighter is still there, my contour is kind of still there, my foundation over here is kind of turned ashy, my lipstick is gone, and even my dark circles look really crazy. My brows are still in place, and my eyeshadow is kind of still there, you know what I mean? So first and foremost, what I will be doing is hydrating my lips. I'll be using a lip balm. You could use any lip balm. I love using this Blue Heaven lip balm underneath my lipsticks. So yeah, step number 1 is hydrate your lips while you're doing your rest of the touch-up. Now for my skin, I just want to fix this area right here. So I will be using my Bharat and Doris cream foundation. Now the reason I'm using this is because this is like exactly my skin color. This is how it looks like. This is in the shade Sand Light 06, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and as you can see, it has this little ashy orange undertones to it, which actually helps in color correction as well. Like, do you see? It literally just blends into my skin. And at this point I'm just applying the product and tapping it a little bit on the upper lips, because I do tend to sweat on my upper lips for some reason. Now for my under eyes, definitely I'll go ahead with this. Now you may think that, you know, how can one apply cream over powder? That was honestly something I would always think of, but honestly by the end of the day the powder is almost all gone. As a result, your makeup is also gone. Technically you're not really applying a cream over powder, you are just applying a cream on your bare skin. Hope that made sense. This is something you must have in your bag. That is a beauty blender. Mine is dirty, I'm sorry. This is going to make your life so much easier. But if you're someone who likes to keep your makeup game strong, then this is your time, my friend, to highlight underneath your eyes, for which I'm using my Wet n Wild Cover Concealer. And again, I wouldn't really go very crazy with this, and realize that less is more for sure. Like, do you see there's instant brightening underneath my eyes, which I really like. And now moving on to the second step, which is using a compact. Yes, I know at this point all the dry skin girls out there are like, no, my skin is already dry, but I feel you, girl. That's exactly how my skin feels right now. But trust me, let's keep going. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Super Fresh Compact. You could literally use anything. And I'm using the puff because that's usually what girls carry around, making sure there is no creases. And I'm just taking a lot of powder, and I'm going to like bake. Yes, my friend, you can bake with a compact powder. And for the rest of my face, I will be using my regular powder brush. Moving on, I feel after powdering my face, my highlighter is definitely missing. My Miss Claire eyeshadow, which is this white eyeshadow, which you all know I'm obsessed with, and I'm just going to use this and apply it all over, for which I'm using an eyeshadow brush. And now just go all over where you like your highlighter to be. Now while I have this highlighter and this bake on my face, I'm going to quickly fix my eyes and make it a little attractive. So for which, firstly I'm going to curl my lashes because that really makes a difference. Now I do have to put a disclaimer out there. You have to be 3 times gentler with your eyelash curler than you were in the morning. By that I mean when you don't have mascara and you're curling your lashes, obviously you are gentle, but when you have mascara, obviously like your lashes are very rigid and very stiff, and if you go too hard on them, they may break off. I really didn't know how to put that out in a sober way. So yeah, just be very gentle. More so focus on the tips of the lashes than the actual roots. And if you feel they're a little clumpy, just run your finger. Now for your eyeshadow, now honestly I'm not again into touching up eyeshadows, but if you are, I get it, I'm not judging you. You could totally use a brown eyeshadow. Using the same exact highlighting brush, I'm just like cleaning it off. As always, start at the end and keep blending. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just pinch the brush like so and use the same exact color to smoke out my lower lashes. And at this point, when you have like this bake going on underneath your eyes, it will definitely save your makeup from getting ruined, with the eyeshadow fallout and everything. Now, as you can see, my brows are doing really well. I tried this new product, which I'm like highly impressed with. But in case if yours is not doing good, now obviously if you have like thinner brows, then this kind of a brush may not work. Then you could probably use something like this. Yeah. So I'll use that for my tail because my tail of the brow is like really small. Again, at this point, if you want to make it a little party wear type of an ish, you could totally take the white eyeshadow and put it in your inner corners. Now moving on to contouring. Again, this, my friend, this is everything. Taking a little bit on the powder brush, squeezing it like always, and do you see how sharp that is? Yes. So just keep doing that. Okay now, so honestly at this point we could totally move on to our final step, but if you are someone who wants to take this look to a nighttime glam look without doing much, I think lashes make a hell lot of a difference. You can totally see a difference between this eye versus this eye and how glamorous this eye looks already. I love it. And now is the last step before we move on to the ultimate last step. You know what I mean? That game-changing step that I'm constantly talking about since the beginning of this video. Yeah, before we get to that, we're gonna put on some lipstick, duh. Oh, by the way, the lipstick that I'm using is by Colourpop in the shade Tulle. I believe this is from their Color Matte range something. And now, my friend, is the time to move on to the ultimate step, and for which all you need is a spray bottle. You could literally fill this up with rose water, lime water, haldi water, any water, just water, makeup water, any freaking liquid basically to make this shit work. Also, don't try that haldi water, okay? Yeah. Moving on. So yeah, right now I have literally like basic water, and all you gotta do is spray it all over your face, and no, your makeup's not gonna get ruined, I promise. If you're like really scared of like spraying it directly on your face, or like you don't have waterproof mascara, you could probably like directly spray it on the sponge and then tap the sponge. But again, I'm like a little extra, so. But at this point, if you are using water, don't let the water sit on your face for really long, because if it starts dripping, it's going to be a mess. And also I need to start working my hands now. And now just open your eyes wide open, just go underneath your bake, and voila, you're all done. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do. Like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you get updated every time I'm online. And yeah, that's actually pretty much it. You can also follow me on my social media. The link is all in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys super soon. Till then, take care.